I was not cleaning my house, not opening the blinds, not really doing much at work, avoiding people, cringing when people touched me. The things that I felt were that being a mom was the only thing I was good at. My baby was the only thing I loved. Everything else I wanted to go away. And I didn't know that that could also be postpartum depression. It was my first child, so I had no background in anything related to parenthood or motherhood. I felt like an asshole at home. I felt like an asshole at work. I really only felt good between my son and I. And so I wanted to spend all my time just with him and just hole up just the two of us. That felt good and special, so I clung to that, I think, which was nice. I just kind of wanted to love up on him, but it sucked. I actually read an article, I think it was Chrissy. It was an interview that she gave, and she said that she had postpartum depression, but it was a different type. It kind of resonated with me. It was the same type of feelings, like she wasn't opening the curtains, and it was she loved her baby, but nothing else, and it was like that kind of focus. And I thought, that sounds like me. And so I called my OB's office and said, I think something's happening.
What was the therapeutic process like? What did it do for you?
Everything. Going to therapy helped me just recognize what was actually going on. I think my postpartum depression was really linked to past traumas that I hadn't worked through. I didn't even recognize, and it took me a while to, I guess, even get up the balls to recognize them in therapy. I think what the entire crux of my issues was I was raped when I was 21. I think everything kind of finally clicked, that it was the birth trauma of having the anesthesiologist make my body go numb and have people, obviously skilled people, doctors, do things to my naked body that I had no control over. And it was trauma for me, and I didn't even realize that maybe brought on all these feelings that I had never dealt with from nearly 12 years ago when I was 21, I was pretty, I guess, embarrassed, I think, at first, about telling people that I had postpartum depression, and I don't know what that was or why that was, but I didn't want them to think I was, I don't know, lesser than or not a good partner or parent, which it has nothing to do with any of that. And I was getting help and doing all the right things, so I think it made me an awesome parent and partner, but it was still just difficult. As I shared and I got some of the weight off my shoulders, everything got better, So if I could do that for someone else, it would feel really good. Someone I'd been an acquaintance of, she had just had a baby a couple weeks prior, and she's like, you know what, I'm actually feeling not great, but what you said made me call my doctor and say that I think something might be going on. So I just wanted to say thank you for sharing, and I'm gonna get some help now. And I was like, oh, that felt so good,
Do you consider yourself a bit of an activist now?
I like that word. Yeah. I'm much more vocal.
Because why?
Because it matters. It really matters. The fights are worth fighting. So